The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, without painful toil for it. Proverbs 10:22. Money matters. It's a tool, a resource. But how we use it can define our lives. But it can easily become an idol. When money takes the center stage, it can overshadow our values and priorities. The Bible offers timeless wisdom for managing money God's way. It teaches us to be stewards, not just spenders. These principles bring peace, contentment, and yes, even financial success. When we align our financial practices with biblical teachings, we find a deeper sense of fulfillment. This isn't about getting rich quick schemes. It's about building a solid foundation, one step at a time. This is about aligning your finances with God's heart. It's about seeking His guidance in every financial decision. It's about experiencing true financial freedom, no matter your income. Financial freedom isn't just about having more money. It's about having the right perspective on money. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Together we'll explore how to manage our finances in a way that honors God and brings lasting joy. We'll look at practical steps, from budgeting to saving and even giving. Each step is a building block towards financial health. We'll also discuss the importance of generosity. Giving isn't just a financial transaction, it's a spiritual practice that reflects our trust in God's provision. Generosity opens our hearts and connects us with others. It reminds us that we are part of a larger community, and our resources can make a difference. As we journey through these principles, remember that financial stewardship is a lifelong process. It's about making consistent, wise choices that reflect our faith. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's discover the peace and freedom that comes from managing our finances God's way. With faith as our foundation, we can build a future that is not only financially secure, but also spiritually fulfilling. Let's get started. Everything we have is a gift from God. From the air we breathe to the food on our tables, every single blessing is a testament to His generosity. Money, possessions, talents, they all belong to Him. Our skills and abilities, the opportunities we encounter, and even the wealth we accumulate are not ours by chance. They are given to us with a purpose. We are merely stewards, entrusted with managing these resources for His glory. This stewardship is a sacred responsibility, calling us to use what we have wisely and generously. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it. Psalm 24:1. This verse reminds us that nothing truly belongs to us. We are caretakers of God's creation. This means our finances aren't just about us. They are a tool for fulfilling God's work on earth. When we view our money through this lens, it transforms our approach to spending, saving, and giving. They're about partnering with God to make a difference in the world. By investing in our communities, supporting those in need, and contributing to causes that align with His will, we become active participants in His divine plan. Our financial decisions can reflect our faith and commitment to God's purpose, making every dollar count towards a greater good. Debt is a heavy burden, weighing us down financially and emotionally. It can feel like a never-ending cycle, where the more we try to escape, the deeper we sink. The stress of unpaid bills, the constant calls from creditors, and the overwhelming feeling of helplessness can take a toll on our mental and physical health. It's a trap that many fall into, often without realizing the long-term consequences. The Bible warns against it. It speaks of the dangers and the moral implications of living beyond our means. The scriptures provide wisdom that has stood the test of time, offering guidance on how to live a life free from the shackles of debt. By turning to these ancient texts, we can find solace and direction in times of financial distress. The borrower is slave to the lender. Proverbs 22:7. This powerful verse reminds us of the inherent imbalance in the relationship between the debtor and the creditor. When we owe money, we are not truly free. Our choices and actions are influenced by our obligations to repay what we owe. This can limit our opportunities and hinder our ability to live life on our own terms. Instead of chasing after more, we should focus on what truly matters. The allure of material possessions and the constant desire for more can lead us down a path of perpetual dissatisfaction. By stepping away from the relentless pursuit of luxury and excess, we can begin to appreciate the simple joys in life. Find contentment in what you have, live within your means, and cherish the moments that bring genuine happiness. A simple meal shared with loved ones, the warmth of a modest home, and the joy of meaningful relationships are worth more than any material possession. These are the treasures that truly enrich our lives. Spend less than you earn, and make a conscious effort to manage your finances wisely. Budgeting and keeping track of your expenses can help you stay on top of your financial situation. By being mindful of your spending habits, you can avoid unnecessary debt and build a secure financial future, and experience the joy of true freedom. Financial freedom is not about having an abundance of wealth, but about having control over your finances. It's about being able to make choices that align with your values and goals, without being constrained by debt. This freedom allows you to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. Philippians 4:12. Contentment is a state of mind, a choice to appreciate what we have rather than lament what we lack. By cultivating a sense of gratitude and focusing on the positives in our lives, we can find peace and satisfaction, regardless of our financial circumstances. Saving is a fundamental principle in the Bible. It's about planning for the future, preparing for unexpected expenses, and having resources to bless others. Ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. Proverbs 30:25. Start small, be consistent, and watch your savings grow over time. Investing your money wisely is another way to be a good steward. Seek wise counsel, diversify your investments, and remember that long-term growth requires patience. Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 1. Investing is not about getting rich quick. It's about stewarding resources for the long haul. Giving generously is at the heart of God's economy. It breaks the power of money and unlocks true prosperity. Give, and it will be given to you. Luke 6:38. When we give, we acknowledge God as our provider. We put our trust in Him, not in our possessions. And in return, He promises to bless us abundantly. The Bible is filled with stories of people who managed their money God's way. Joseph saved during times of plenty, preparing for the future famine. The widow who gave her last mite demonstrated incredible faith and generosity. These examples inspire us to live out these principles in our own lives. These principles are timeless, relevant for managing money in today's world. Create a budget, track your spending, and make a plan to get out of debt. Seek wise counsel from financial advisors who share your values. Remember, it's a journey, not a race. Start small, be consistent, and trust in God's provision. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Proverbs 21:5. Managing money. God's way leads to true financial freedom. It brings peace, joy, and the ability to live a life of purpose and generosity. Embrace these principles, trust in God, and step into a future filled with hope and abundance.